Alright, greetings, thank you for joining us for tonight. Welcome to the 5th dimension. Halloween's over, but I figure I posted that anyway. So I'll do that for the next rest of the week at least. Might as well. Alright, thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast. Connections to 5th, 6th, and 7th dimension, 12, wherever you want to go, basically. Tonight's broadcast is a little bit different. Reptilian channeling. It is a Halloween energy, so of course my video just went south figure, so I would just leave it. It's going to be screwed up. Go more power to you, figures. I felt their presence around. I don't normally channel them that often. It's not going to be Novak. It's going to be somebody else, basically. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work, but I kind of gave up on fixing stuff. Oh, wait, did it fix? Nope. Come on, kids, let's get going. I tried this last time and it actually fixed it. You turn it off and then turn it back on. And it works. Maybe. Now I'm getting 30 of these. Alright, greetings again. Okay, oh yeah, I was going to title this Sexual Predator Holiday, but I'm going to figure let's go into a better overtone. There is some innocence to it, obviously, especially with kids, and but when it gets to like the teenager stuff, it gets kind of weird over time, and serial killers become your entertainment. So I guess that's fun. I guess yeah, as the environment here is working out pretty well, I guess, depending on who you are. Yeah. So as for Reptilian connection, I'm not sure if who else is going to come through. Before we get started, of course everything's all... Oh, I didn't come prepared. I was so busy messing with the intro that I didn't set everything up. 1 second. I do have Oracle cards. I don't really put those out there very often, but well, you can find them on the site if you're interested. Okay, here we go. They were there. Okay. We have details of me on avatar.com. We have private sessions throughout the week, maybe, if this works. Basically, this is the calendar availability. We also have Google Hangout, Zoom, and channeling by phone. We have questions. You can submit around 5 days, 7 days, depending on who you are. Mostly caught up, sort of. This is Twitter Social also. Same do have other channels and heroes I do recommend. You have the Social Network, and we have the Jake comic, and that is the next issue is right around the corner. So thank you for your support. Alright, get that out of here. So it might be a couple of connections here. We'll see what happens. Let's see. See, it's a Halloween edition. Alright, we'll just connect to we'll just go into the Reptilian channeling, and who else? Andromedans are here also, and alright, so we'll see who comes through tomorrow for the webinar. So alright, much love, here we go. Blessings. Greetings to you. We are the Reptilian councils on your planet. Yes, assisting you. Humans are, yes, not the easiest ones to assist as yes, many are here to degrade themselves and go into the lower astral realms, basically to forget who you are, forget the spirit world, and to connect to, yes, the lower vibrations as far as you can go, as you can see. We are Atlantean beings, that many of reptilians were kings of Atlantis in your past. Yes, there was reptilian vibration of the positive. It wasn't always of the negative. There were negative vibrations, but you see the past of your planet as reptilian rulers on your world, but once again, not always for the negative, as there's different species populated on your planet that were, yes, in a not necessarily a high ranking, but one of authority, but in a positive way. As you see kings and queens in this reality, there was that aspect in your Atlantean world that has been mostly forgotten for many reasons. Reptile in a throne room is normal. It's how we operate. Now many of us have gotten rid of the throne room, but it is one that we do connect to. As you see with your queen energy, that's more of the ancient timelines. As we are connecting with you here, basically to realize you are opening up new timelines in this reality. You're letting go of the old human. Not entirely yet, but you are basically shifting out of this old way of looking at the world. Many are going to have difficulties with that. It's going to happen gradually, of course. But basically the rulings on your world is reptilian. Humans here, yes, have a reptilian nature. Yes, you do take the skin features of you and make it more reptilian. More of this world would make sense, wouldn't it? But humans have taken reptilian vibrations to a whole new level, as you can see. If you want to call it a more loving, even more violent area, it has connected to a reptilian nature. Basically, the snake energy isn't the most easiest to connect with. Not all reptilians get along on your world, and many of them are battling it out, as you can see. When you have Republican and Democrat, think again of who those might be. Is it of your, your elephant and your donkey? I forget. But it's more like different reptilian groups are fighting among each other. Yes, they are in human form, they're causing a lot of distance to your society, as you can see. As many are not feeling the love and the glow within their heart. This is a part of, this has been going on not just on your world, but other dimensions, other planets. This is nothing new. The divide is, yes, as your world is divided, other worlds are divided also. Your world has a major effect on other planets. That's the reason why you have so many alien beings here assisting you. As basically, yes, you're going to connect more to the Atlantean flow, but not yet. You're going to connect to the angles of Atlantis, the vibrations, the crystal cities, eventually. As this part of you still has to, you have to come to terms of who you are and who's here. Basically, to know the alien neighbors are not that far away. It will become more clear, but not yet. You are basically, as humans are going to eventually settle down. Right now, they're very reckless. It is like cats and dogs trying to tear each other apart, isn't it? In some areas, it is true, especially politics is mind manipulation. That is usually ruled by your archon vibrations. There's other groups involved that have not even been mentioned on your planet, most likely won't be anytime soon. You have enough to deal with it as it is. Others will be able to connect with it. It doesn't truly matter at this time. What matters most is your Earth is coming to a healing. Realize there's a divide all around your planet. Different groups, different races, whatever it might be. For it to come together won't be easy, but coming together is knowing more about itself. The truth isn't easy to digest, as many of you know. Many of those of you have trusted no longer trust anymore. The bigger they are, the harder they fall in some areas, depending on what it is. Basically, your technology is going to drastically change as we're connecting more to your human DNA. It hasn't happened yet, but in some ways you're already seeing that with facial recognition. Technology is going to connect more with your human self, basically. You have a time for that. Not to worry, but just to realize you're already walking into that direction. A lot of it's going to be for medical help, so it's not always going to be for... It's just the way it is on your planet. It's not everyone's going to be involved with it, but many will be. And it will be for the better. It depends. It's like we can't speak for everyone on their planet. But basically, yes, your planet is going to go to is a more of knowing of itself. It's not going to come from areas that you're going to see coming either. It's going to wrap yourselves around the truth. It's not going to be the easiest. Some of you will look away. Once again, those that you truly trust are not going to be trustworthy anymore. You will see that down your line. Those are basically are super famous and have. You've already seen that in your Hollywood in certain areas. Yes, it trickles down more and more. And remember, those that you distrust, is it truly a distrust? There might be other forces there to keep you from trusting that person. But does that mean that person is a totally distrust? So much will be understood on your planet. You are going into another knowledge of yourselves. So we're not saying this is going to happen instantly, but you're going to basically have a new crackdown of yourselves. So the reason why we're not bringing up about our species so much is basically the human is advancing slowly, but advancing to accept the alien connections. Do you need to know about all alien species? Many of you are going to see them around you more clearly. So do you need a channeler to tell you about different aliens when you kind of have an idea already? You might get clarifications, yes. You're going to a more of a time of knowing. That's all we can say. As for sightings, we're seeing more of beings being appear around you than sightings themselves. Yes, there will be alien sightings here and there. Some of you see it, some of you won't. But basically, the alien vibrations are going to be more in front of you, depending on who you are. We can't speak for everyone. Not everyone is here to see every being. So you're expecting for a galactic knowing, not yet. The humans are basically here that are aware, are going to become more aware. The connection to you and the universe is going to become more known, at least to those of you that are willing to make this change. Most of your reality is just going to laugh and go in the other direction. That's where they are at this time. There's nothing we can do for that. That is mostly known on your planet, but realize they laugh now. They won't be laughing forever. So they find this information amusing and then go into their directions, which is fine. But realize that a massive awakening is on its way. But yes, small doses. As yes, your entertainment is used as ways for us to get to know you, to see what you're able to handle, because we have other ways for it to be brought to you. But we have our ways of figuring out what the human is ready to experience. We see you better than you see yourselves. But then again, we don't always see ourselves that well. We see you better than we see ourselves, definitely. We don't always see the future either. We see a little bit, but not always. We see your world better than we see our own. So we're not that different than you. Yes, we are off planet, but we're not too far from your world. We are, yes, your world has a great amount of attention. And our message for those that are willing to know what's happening on your planet. Yes, they call it all fictionized. Think again. Remember, the soul is not ready to fully develop into the galactic awareness. You're ready to let go of all this negativity. Yes, those that are laughing about our existence here aren't willing to let go of their own darkness, their own madness. They don't know how. So how can we make ourselves known on your world when so many are having difficulties even with themselves? How can they deal with the alien species when they can't even know themselves or let go of the trappings of this manipulation, this reality? Your fast food, your cell phone energies, etc. The programming that's beyond your knowing. As many of you do know, but many are not really still understanding it. So they laugh it off and go the other direction, but realize also we're going to be tapping on our shoulder very soon. Of course, our version of soon is a different vibration than yours. Atlantean energies are here, yes. They will eventually become more known to you in the next couple of years. The vibrations, the thoughts of it, the ghost worlds, the ghost cities will become known little by little. Because your Atlantean roots is why many of you are here. I was here in the old days. I might as well be here now to assist it. As I was here when the world forgot itself, might as well come here to help in its awakening. Of course, there's much more to it than that. As many of you have DNA connections to this world, and you want to see it find its best self. As some of you feel like if I'm away from this world, even if I dread being on this planet, I still feel that this is part of me. So why many of you are here is because this world is part of you. Now realize family isn't easy to be a part of. This world is part of your family and not an easy one. So yes, why you are here is you're here to bring your light to a troubled existence. And it's known to go backwards. Some of you do have those in your family that are known for their dark overtones. Even family members of a parent. Well, that's what this planet is going through. Dark overtones on different levels that are going in the opposite direction. Many are not here to ascend. As you can see, they're here to descend. That is the old programming. So you wonder why this occurs. That is why. So now you understand more of your planet, you will be able to heal this aspect of your world. Yes, many are programmed to go the opposite direction. They're so used to that way. When they incarnate, it's only going down from here. Even if I have great finances and attractive people around me, I'm in self-destruct mode sooner or later. That is part of the programming on it. Of course, it's not everybody, but you understand. So find that higher self energy to release the old versions. It's not easy. Are you removing the program? You're healing the program. Some of you are detaching the program that has different vibrations. As some are echoing the past, as you can see. This is a hard world to make friends with. But we believe many of you will have accomplishments. Realize many of you in astral see the future and say, now I know why I'm here. Some of you have to constantly be reminded. I think you know who you are. The more dreadful this world is, the more reminders you're getting every day. You might forget those reminders, but it's there. But it also means more tests are on the way. It depends on what's going on. Everyone's individual, everyone's different. We can't speak for everyone here. But the reptilian alliances are here to assist you to find your higher self, your higher being. Yes, there are forces here to manipulate your society, and it's ongoing. Heal through it. Go through it. Break through it. You will find what is right for you, eventually. Just know what is right for you, and not worry about everyone else and how they see the world. How do you see it? That's what matters most. The rest of the world is always going to be different. That's what makes it so fascinating. So we're not expecting a world like this to finally awaken itself instantly. Now there are worlds that do instantly connect and open up. This one is, yes, very difficult but fascinating on how it reaches into the depths of darkness, but also how it finds its light. Some need to go into full darkness before they find themselves, as you're aware. Darkness of the soul is there for a reason. It's like I need to hit rock bottom before I can just release it. It's like now I want a better life. Blessings to you. Greetings to you, we are the Andromedans. I am Mackenzie. Yes, your planet, yes, for many dark years, many have been disobeying your rightful, those of you who are connected to. Its disobedience has brought you to where you are today. A disobedient world of, yes, narcissism at its finest hour. As our narcissism on your planet will be healed, you will find more of your higher dimensional selves. as you're reaching. Keep reaching, yes, through yourselves. Believe in yourself. Believe there's a higher light. As many beings here don't want you to see the light, and they have many here that are easy to darken, as you can see. Your politics is showing those that find darkness very easy to control and switch. So it shows you how easy it is to turn a human off. You know how to turn yourself on. Other beings are here to turn you off. And that is why the negativity is here. Here to shut off the high vibrations of your ascension. It is, yes, to cloud your vision, to help you, to make you feel that this is kind of worthless going in your direction. The idea is to have a confident energy that you are going in the right direction, not to give up, basically. Many beings want you to give up, stop assisting others, not connect to your powers. It did not happen soon enough, so I gave up. Beings here are testing you more than ever before. That means you're getting closer to an awakening than you have ever been. As you get closer, many beings are there to shut you down, but that's why you're here, to stay strong. Many beings here are not that strong. They just are not. They're not here to be, to have all the answers. Nobody's here to have the answers, but have a clear idea of where your world is going. They go from a different dimensional thinking. Many of you are connecting to a higher dimensional being, a vibration, but you're bringing it to others for them to see eventually when they are ready. As the eyes are so easy to fog. And we're not just saying that, it is done on your planet on a daily basis. It drenches itself with low vibrations. And you will find the higher depths of the universe as you keep going forward. It's not easy to be human here. Basically, yes, the dark beings here basically want you, yes, to go backwards. They want you to take yourself apart, basically. Decay. You're here to put yourself back together again. Get stronger. Become more of a six-dimensional being. We're not saying this just for advertisement. We're saying to keep going forward. Many feel like they can't. Well, you can. Go forward. As there's many tricksters here, and they are at their highest level at this time, to shut you down. So believe in yourself. Maybe not in what else believes in you, but believe in yourself. Because you will get encouragement. Trust me, you will. It is not an easy task. Connecting to spirituality. Spirituality has been ripped from your planet, as you can see. Your guides, your angels, all have been removed from your consciousness. Not entirely, but mostly. As you're reconnecting to the higher vibrations, never too easy. Think of a staircase going up, and you can't see it. It is locked doors. And they say you can't find the key. You are that key. Believing in yourselves, you can unlock this planet. You don't have to be on a video like this either. You can be anywhere. We're just here to bring you encouragement to keep going forward. Yes, you realize I think it's going to happen soon, and right down the... Well, for many of you, it is getting very close. Some of you are already there. Believe in yourself. That's what matters most at this time, in this transition from dark to light.